Hey, Tim. Are you guys okay up there with soccer? You have the roster, though. I put in the Gmail. Oh, okay, cool. Just don't forget to activate. Yeah, don't forget to activate live stats. All right, cool. Just making sure you guys are good. I can see the video, so. All right, cool. Thanks. Bye. Oh. Oh, Maddie. Maddie boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Houston Fieldhouse for this afternoon's women's hockey game between the Colonials of Robert Morris and your RPI Engineers. Let's meet the starters for both clubs. First, for the Colonials of Robert Morris, a forward from Markham, Ontario, number 28 sophomore Amanda Pantaleo. A forward from St. Adolphe, Manitoba, number 10 junior Ricky Mayer. A forward from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 22 senior captain Ashley Veshy. A defenseman from Barrie, Vermont, number 9 freshman Maggie Legue. A defenseman from Thornhill, Ontario, number 14 junior Michaela Lowater. In goal today for the Colonials from London, Ontario, number 1 junior Jessica Dodds, and the rest of the Colonials of Robert Morris. The head coach of Robert Morris is Paul Colantino. The associate head coach is Logan Biddle. The assistant coach is Chelsea Walkland. Now, introducing the starters for your RPI Engineers. A forward from Belleville, Ontario, number 15 junior Laura Horwood. A forward from Anchorage, Alaska, number 23 freshman Taylor Schwalbe. A forward from Buffalo, Minnesota, number 21 junior Katie Rooney. A defenseman from Burlington, Ontario, number 24 senior Randy Banks. A defenseman from Minnetonka, Minnesota, number 17 junior Hannah Behonek. And in goal today for the Engineers from Jericho, Vermont, number 1 senior Sarah Till. And the rest of the RPI Engineers. The head coach of the Engineers in his 13th season is John Burke. The assistant coach is Christy Cicero. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for the playing of the national anthems of Canada and the United States by the RPI Pep Band.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Houston Fieldhouse for today's non-league matchup. It's the Colonials of Robert Morris and the RPI Engineers, Game 2 of this two-game series. Robert Morris winning yesterday by a 2-0 final. Engineers putting up 39 shots, a season high, in the defeat. It was Jessica Dodds in goal, and it is Jessica Dodds again for Robert Morris. Kept the Engineers off the board. Here is Laura Horwood carrying in. A quick wrist shot off a shin pad. Rebounds, put it in front, tapped in, they score! Taylor Schwalbe in the first minute of the game, and it's 1-0. Good stick-to-itiveness there from Laura Horwood. Her first shot was blocked. She stayed on the puck and made a nifty pass. I'm not 100% sure that's what she was trying to do, but she fed it right across the goal mouth. And Schwalbe was there to stick it home for her second collegiate goal. Just 35 seconds into the game, 1-0 RPI. So on their very first shot and their 40th shot of the weekend, Engineers finally able to score a goal. Not for the lack of trying, of course. You could tell by the numbers. RPI was 0-for-4 on the power play last night as well. But a 1-0 lead for RPI right off the bat, as it is Howard back the other way, 1-on-2 into the zone, poked away by the diminutive Josephine Hansen from Copenhagen, Denmark. Freshman defenseman working it up the wall and out to center for Wash. A little bit of room for Lauren Wash to work as she carries into the zone, feeding it towards the net. Hit a skate of Welsh. And that was Godin in deep now. She'll have to backtrack as it's a one-on-one chance with the defender for Garvey. Garvey moving in, circles off the side of the net. It's Sarah Till in goal for RPI, and they score. A shot from the middle of the slot area, right in the top left corner. Could not have hit it any better. And we are quickly tied, as it was Mackenzie Johnston who scored yesterday. Picks up the goal here. And we're not even a minute and a half into the game, and it's 1-1. Both teams scoring on their first shots of the game. Wren. Kimberly. Shot back to center. Here is Maeve Garvey, Jr., out of Oakville, Ontario. Cross ice feed. That's broken up. Carried into the corner by Leah Carey. Victoria Harshman had a stick on it for a second, but it's carried out to center by Marissa Raspa. Assists on RPI's goal. It was Schwalbe with the goal from Horwood and Hannah Mahonic. But Robert Morris answered quickly. It's 1-1. Gamble out to center. Lindsay Hilwa off the wall. And here is Jamie Grigsby. Grigsby, top of the circle, pulls it back, takes a shot, a little roll up into the glove. It was partially deflected and blocked by Legue. That's why I didn't have a whole lot on it when it got to the Robert Morris goaltender. 17:25 on the clock, first period. Both teams scoring on their first shots of the game. Schwalbe for RPI, Johnston for Robert Morris. Here's Laura Horwood in the corner with it. She's cut off. Comes out of the corner, takes a backhander save. Rebound's going to be smothered up by Dodd. So Laura Horwood looking very active early on in this game. She already has, she created the first goal in essence, driving the puck to the net. It popped loose for Schwalbe to finish it off. But there again, got loose, got on that backhand, and got a shot away. Here's Hansen, a shot. That one deflects wide. Looked like it caught a defender in front on its way to the corner. Tie up behind the net. Rooney goes down, picked up Horwood. Horwood trying to move it out front. Hansen on her tape, couldn't quite control, bounced away. Coming over to help Godin. Indirect off the wall for Rooney. Rooney down low. Schwalbe pinned against the board. She'll take it there with her. As they scrap away. Schwalbe banged against the wall. Rooney comes to help out, trying to keep it in along that far corner.
Finally taken behind by Welsh. She'll wrap it around, looking for Rennie. That's broken up. Rennie back to help out, plays it behind. Quaranta. Near side boards, played all the way through. Welsh. Look ahead pass, broken up by Hansen. Chipped to the middle of the ice, but it's swatted all the way down by the Colonials. Outlet from Godin to Wash works. Now tripped is Grushow. Penalty coming up, and a good call. Grushow picking up speed through the neutral zone, draws a penalty. Not liking the call was the captain, Ashley Vesey, but she's going to go off here for a pretty clear trip. So RPI, which was 0 for 4 on the power play, comes into play today at 12.5%, 3 for 24. It's a tripping call on Vesey. So then the Engineers will set it up here. Amanda Kimmerly down low for Tomlinson, gets it back. Center blue line, Bohonic. Far circle, Rooney. Back to Bohonic. Inner skates, couldn't control. Puck out to center. Has to hurry here. Pressure comes. Good play, good strength by Bohonic to shake the forechecker. Engineers have it at center ice. Little saucer pass down the middle. It'll be played by Dodge. She'll leave it behind. Mankey fighting for it. Played to the far side. Howard trying to kill some time in the corner. She'll play it off the back wall. Clearing attempt. Hansen knocks it down. Rooney keeps it in. Now it's out to center. Bohonic will fling it in. And RPI will get a partial change of penalty killers here. Short-handed into the zone, Quaranta takes it into the boards. Popped in the air, glove down by Godin. And we play on. I'll say it wasn't a hand pass. RPI trying to get out of their own end. Still on the power play for another 35 seconds. Now they move in. Horwood pulls it back, looking. Carries to the corner. To the point for Godin. Grushow. Godin, that pass was off the mark from Grushow. Fired in off the glass in the bench area. That'll draw a whistle. Center ice draw coming just 6 seconds on the RPI power play. Dumped in by Robert Morris. That should do it for the man advantage out of the box. And we are back to 5 skaters aside. Shot in on Till, tipped to the far side now. Till making her second collegiate start. Picked up a win against RIT on last Saturday. Stopped 22 of 23 shots in the victory. Chance to break in 2-on-1 for Robert Morris. Centering pass, looking for Vesey off the mark. Engineers will try to carry back the other way. Puck in the corner, Wren. Played it behind. Banks off for Horwood. Horwood carries into the zone. Flips it in deep. Stopped there by Dodd. Just tapped it to the corner. Almost went right back to Horwood. She does, in fact, find it behind. Played around to the far side. Banks is going to pinch here. Good play to find Rooney. Rooney, some space. Shot. That one went wide. Bohonic now pinching up the boards. Good active play defensively. Or by the defense, I should say. Now a nifty move to get it out in front by Horwood. Couldn't quite get it on goal. It steered up to the corner. Now Far corner it goes. Battling for it over there is Harshman for Robert Morris. Fanning on the pass attempt behind the net was Carlson. But now it's out to center. Picked up Lauren Wash. Wash, senior from Belmead, New Jersey. Good find. Schwalbe shot over the top. Might not have sat for Schwalbe, as that one rose quickly over the cage. Back comes Robert Morris the other way. Quaranta backhands it in deep before getting rubbed off the play by Gruschow. Good catch by Wash. Fed on further for Gruschow. She kicks it to herself. Lost it. Welsh throwing it far side, read by Hansen, who's on a mission, although she won't get to the puck here. Picked up by the Trailers. Grushaw's shot off the heel of her stick. Not much on it. Deflects into the air. It'll be gloved by Dodds. Draw on the far side of the Robert Morris zone. They win it and move it out to center. Howard, one of the talented forwards on this team. Tried a little move through her own legs, but cutting off the play was Wren. Quaranta up the boards, gets it back. She's knocked down, and they're going to be a penalty coming up on the Engineers. Looks like they're going to get McKenna Thomas on the trip. But a delayed call. To the box goes Dodds. Engineers touch it, and they're going to get a whistle. First power play chance for Robert Morris comes with 11:08 to go in the first period. It's actually going to be a hooking call on Thomas. Robert Morris was 0 for 1 on the power play yesterday. They'll have their first chance here. Clearing effort all the way down by the penalty killers. That one cleared by the defenseman Murphy all the way down. Welsh back to get it for Robert Morris. 1-1's their score. Both goals coming very quickly in this game. Less than a minute and a half in. RPI scoring first. Taylor Schwalbe's second of the season, second of her career. And then it was Mackenzie Johnston as that shot is tipped wide by Sarah Till. The senior goaltender getting a chance to make her second start of her career and of the season in this afternoon's game. Here is Tomlinson trying to make a move shorthanded. That's cut off. Dodds out to play it. Trying to find Howard, and now she carries it into the RPI zone. Howard pulls up, spins around, watched by Bohonic, played it back to the point. Moving at center ice, Legue. Howard down low, turning and firing wide was Quaranta. Tomlinson trying to get it out near point, can't do so. Help from Banks, she does all the way down. At least to the line, where it's turned around and shot back the other way by Michaela Lowater. Now we have a penalty coming up here. They're going to get Mankey as it's touched by Hilwa, and they're going to get senior Mari Mankey from Hopkins, Minnesota. She's going to go off here. Call will be, we wait. Boarding, it looks like. Boarding's the call on Mankey. So it'll be a 5-on-3 opportunity for Robert Morris for about 15 seconds here.
RPI penalty number 16, Mari Mankey. 2 minutes for boarding. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 38 seconds. RPI penalty number 16, Mari Mankey. 2 minutes for boarding at 10:38.
A trip coming here, and another penalty on RPI. They're going to get Gruschow on a trip. They just give the puck to Gruschow, who angrily slaps it down the net, or down the ice. And then Gruschow gives a shove to Howard. I don't think Gruschow liked how easily the Robert Morris player went down. So the Engineers have themselves in a bit of a pickle here. We are early in this game, 9:10 left in the first period, still a long ways to go. They're going to get It's actually going to be a slash on Grushau. But a very long 5-on-3 chance. They can't even start the Grushau penalty for another 2 seconds. Now they do. Minute 45 of 5-on-3. There's a shot off the post from Howard. Caromed wide. Maybe in the base of the net even. Legue. Howard. Down low. Broken up and cleared by Horwood all the way down the ice. Big time clearance there. RPI going to try to change a couple of penalty killers. And not in a real big hurry. Robert Morris, that'll allow the Engineers to do it with relative ease. Legue near side for Coranta into the zone. Minute 16 left of 5-on-3 power play time. Cross ice pass Howard. Legue, center blue line, moving in. Top of the circle, down low. Spun it in front, they score. Picture perfect power play goal. It's Ember Rennie with the tally. Her 5th of the season for the freshman from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and it's 2-1. That'll pull one of those penalties off the board. Still a power play for Robert Morris. A minute 20 left on the Grushau call. We get a whistle here and offside. So Robert Morris takes the lead 2-1 on a 5-on-3 power play goal. Vesey, Welsh, wrist shot save, kicked at and pushed back towards the point. Much different feel today than yesterday. The Engineers controlling play for almost the entire game, racking up 39 shots. This penalties have hurt them early in this first period. This shot blocked by Godin. Vesey, shot went wide. That'll roll all the way down. They carry in. Murphy up top, slap shot coming, they score. Welsh with a power play goal. There were 9 seconds left on the power play. It's 3-1 Robert Morris. And it's been special teams here in this one that have created the separation. A 5-on-3 and then a 5-on-4 power play goal. Three to 1, Robert Morris leading. We're back to even strength, of course, after the goal. Now Tomlinson. Coming back for it. Garvey, long stretch pass. That comes in on goal, so there will be no icing. And now trying to jam it in there was Gazzola. Save had to be made by Till. Puck just sits in front of the middle of the net. It'll be Grushau to carry it away. Up the boards for Wash. .6:38 to go in the first period. Big pileup on the far wall. Quickly moved out for Schwalbe. Taylor Schwalbe into the zone. A wrist shot coming. Glove save made by Jessica Dodds. They give Welsh the most recent Robert Morris goal, shot from the point on the power play. Engineers keeping it at the blue line, but it's turned over quickly. Look ahead pass by Legue finds Quaranta, but the Colonials are offside. Sarah Till is out of the net here. They've put in Lavisa Solander. So she'll have to get up to speed quickly. Engineers are down 3-1. Shot goes wide from the middle of the slot area. Now Hilwa turning with it. Looks to cycle it down low. Spun all the way around to the point. Kimberly keeps it in. Now it was Tremblay who's tied up. Shot into her own bench by Garvey. Make that Catherine Murphy. Puck up the wall. Grushow trying to sneak around the defender. She goes down. Now walking in, a shot kicked away by the pad. Wash stops at the half wall. Fed in the middle. Grushow shot right on. Save is made by Dodds. Another clearing effort off the glass. And the Engineers keep it in. Good play over there by Tomlinson. They'll try the far side, will the Colonials. Tomlinson again breaks it up with a shin pad. Comes right in on Dodds. She'll hold it with the glove. 4:32 on the clock in the first period. A little bit of a shot reversal here from yesterday. 12-7 are the shots on goal. In favor of Robert Morris this time. Gazzola gets some help from defenseman out to center. Now chipped along by Hilwa. In the air, glove down by Hilwa to herself, trying to carry it into the zone, poked away, played near side. Grigsby back to the point. Hansen wanted to shoot it. Now she gets it back and plays it down low. Carried behind. To the point, a shot sticked away by Solander. That's her first stop of the afternoon after coming on in replacement for Sarah Till. Tie up in the corner. Kicked at by Godin. Played back to the point. Legue. Good tie up along the boards by Hilwa. The Engineers break out to center. Tremblay ahead for Grigsby. Runs into Legue. She'll try and chase it down, but it's Welsh who comes away with it for Quaranta. Outletted far side. Garvey over the net. That came down in a hurry. Behind the RPI cage. Horwood scoops it far side. It was behind the intended target. Coming over is Wren to shoot it deep. Stopped behind the net by Dodds. Carried on by Welsh. Out to center. Stolen away by Kimberly. Back into the offensive zone. Touching up Horwood. Back to pick it up. Murphy. Murphy holding it. Throws it up the far side. Intercepted. Rooney carrying in. Walking right in. Rooney. Save made. Another stop turned away. Played towards the point. Bohonic steps into one. It's blocked and sits in the circle. Thrown towards the net. Horwood chipping at it right in on Dodds, and she'll cover up. Good little spurt there for the Engineers. They don't score, but they create some chances. 2:42 to go in the first period. Still down 3-1. Pushed towards the line and carried out to center. Into the zone, Raspo wrists it wide. It'll sit behind the net. Carlson gets free. Playing up the boards all the way down. It won't be icing because of the effort by Vesey. She'll get there in the corner. Centering pass, good find. Shot was blocked. That was Rennie. And now a play by Godin. Just pokes it past the forechecker. Knocked out of the air by Wash. She'll fight for it. Can't quite get there. And now Howard into the zone. Howard knocked away by Tomlinson. Trying to walk out of there was Gruschow. Bit of a scrum. Played along for Tomlinson. Shot near side for Wash. Wash into the zone. Has Gruschow cutting to the net. Thrown right towards her. Comes in on goal. Gruschow now battles behind the cage with it. Tomlinson trying to feed it in front for Wash. Never got there. Good defensive play by LeCue. Tie up along the wall. Coranta sweeps at it. Didn't get it. Gruschow. Shot. She scores. No, it's off the crossbar. Gonna have to look at that again. Kimmerly off a shin pad. I thought that might have hit the back bar the way it came out, but referee right there to say no. Engineers still attacking, loose of the side of the crease. No one can get their stick on it. It's tapped to the corner. Terrific shot by Alexa Gruschow. I thought it may have found the center bar, but or the back bar at least of the net, but they say no. We play on. 40 seconds to go in the period. Engineers with plenty of pressure to end this first are really unlucky to have not have scored so far as they find Horwood up the near boards. She gets dumped in front of her own bench and the penalty boxes. And now Vesey into the zone. Pulls it back, takes a shot, saved by Lavisa Solander. Back come the Engineers. Horwood into the zone. High slot. Hog-tied. Lost the puck. And it's chipped over the glass out of play. We'll have a stoppage here with 8 seconds to go in the frame. Clearing effort to center was 6. That should do it for the period as it's shot in. Could have got an offside whistle, didn't just as well. 3-1 Robert Morris. They score 2 times on the power play. And take that 3-1 lead to our first intermission. We'll take a break and be back with the second. You're watching RPI Women's Hockey on RPI TV. Plenty of time remains in this one, but RPI trails. Three to 1 to the Colonials of Robert Morris University. Scoring in this one, Taylor Schwalbe scored 35 seconds into the game from Laura Horwood and Hannah Bohonic. But then it was 3 in a row from Robert Morris, an even strength goal from Mackenzie Johnston unassisted at 1:27. Then it was a power play goal. Amber Rennie from Sarah Coranta and Brittany Howard made it 2 to 1 at 11:33. Then at 12:44, another power play goal. Kristen Welsh from Catherine Murphy and Ashley Veshy. Face-off coming up here as we are 5 aside to start the second. Just 15 seconds in. Shot up the boards. Banks pinching in to keep it in the zone. Rooney fights for it there. Schwalbe ties up with Legue. Still fighting for it. As Robert Morris looks to break out. Legue near side, tap deep by Pantaleo. She'll go off on a change. As Hannah Bohonic skates near side up ahead for Schwalbe. Taylor Schwalbe into the zone. Trying to pass it in front. Taking a whack at it was Horwood. She'll feed it back to the point for Godin. Fed across off the skate of Hansen. Race for the puck. Hansen and Coranta. Coranta muscles her way in. A 2-on-1 down low. Chipped in and off of Godin. Not the best choice there for Coranta to try and throw that pass in the air. But it nearly deflected into the net in the end off of Godin. But she did break up the play. Godin now runs Howard into the board's far side. Out to center goes the puck. Tap near side. Murphy crosses center and dumps it in. Solander stops it behind her own net for Godin. Now Lauren Wash. On further for Grushow. Has a teammate in the middle. Good pass. Tomlinson shot. Save. Rebound glove down. Grushow put it wide. Great hand-eye coordination from Alexa Grushow. Nearly created a goal there. No idea how she gloved that to herself and got that shot away. Just missed the net. Now a chance here. Solander holds the post and holds the shot from a pretty tight angle. I think it was Johnston. Terrific chance there for the Engineers after Jessica Dodds made a save going to her right. The rebound popped in the air, and you can see on the replay Grushow with a chance. Johnston now ties up with Mankey. Can't tell who's holding who over there. We get a whistle. And a frozen puck. 17:55 on the clock, second period. Shots are 15-11. Robert Morris. Gazzola. Garvey, centering pass all the way through, past Johnston, out to center, turning with it, Natalie Frazier, she'll dump it in. Karam's off the back of the net. That takes a pretty hefty deflection for Gamble. Collision here, and it's Whitney Wren who comes away with it for RPI, the sophomore from Troy, Michigan. Wren in, shot, pad save by Dodds. Cycle it for Hilwa. Lindsay Hilwa turning behind the net, loses a couple of Colonials in the process. Bohonic, some room for Banks. Banks waiting, throws it towards the net, and there was a pad save, screen shot. Dodds didn't see it right away. Now Tremblay, she's pinned against the boards by Lowater. To the point, Banks, easy stick save this time. Grigsby in the corner. Stick handling, trying to work it out of there. Goes down to both knees, but keeps the play alive. Calling for the puck at the near point as Banks finally gets it. She'll hold it and drop it back. Shot Bohonic, blocked, picked up in the circle. Grigsby turning, shooting, well wide into the corner. Garvey trying to clear. Sliding play made by Bohonic. She had to get it because she was the last one back. But it's a nice job to keep the puck in deep. Engineers changing behind the play. So are the Colonials. Gamble has it. She'll try to shoot it out the far side. Now turns back to the near side. Sitting in the circle, clearing effort, blocked. Stick lost. Picked up Rooney. Makes a move. Knocked away from her. Now picked up at center and shot in by Amber Rennie. Godin. Long outlet pass to the line. Rooney in onside with Horwood. Horwood pulls it back. Top of the circle. Drop pass. Schwalbe. Shot blocked. Picked up at the half boards again by Taylor Schwalbe. She has the RPI goal. Schwalbe again for Godin. Shot off a skate. Pops right to the slot, but it's cleared out of there by Quaranta. And she'll play it up the boards. Howard. In and out move gets by Hansen. Schwalbe comes out to help defensively. Hansen trying to poke it free, finding Horwood. Horwood has Tomlinson streaking out of the zone, finds her. Shayna Tomlinson on the move, all by herself into the offensive zone. Tomlinson down low. Engineers change behind her, carried to the corner. And now Howard clears it out to center. Whitney Wren's going to track this one down as the icing is waved off. Wren leaves it behind for Kimberly. Shot up the boards for Wash. Wash has to be careful here. Poked out to center. Race for the puck. Who's going to get there first? It's Carlson has it come off of Gruschow into the RPI bench. 14:52 on the clock, second period. It's 3-1 Robert Morris. Center ice draw coming up here. No goals so far here in the second. There's a stretch of 3 power plays in a row for Robert Morris in the first period. They scored on 2 of them. Collision behind the net. Losing her stick is Mankey. Thomas is there for RPI, but it's the Colonials that come away with it. Natalie Frazier going to move it out of there. Goes behind the cage. Carlson sweeps it back to the near side. Thomas holding. Looking to play it down low for Mankey. Pops in the air. Thomas has another crack at it now. Feeding it again, but waiting for it this time is Ricky Mayer. And she has it now. Carried into the RPI zone and now flipped in by Vesey. Banks taps it around Vesey, who came with the forecheck pressure. Losing it, Bohonic. Banks up the boards. Vesey down low. Taken away, and it's going to be Lindsay Hilwa to carry it and play it out to center. Jamie Grigsby dumps it in. RPI with a partial change. Grigsby and Garvey go into it a bit there. Kicked back into the zone. I believe the Engineers are offside, but they don't touch the puck, and we play on. Legue into the RPI zone. Top of the circle, holding. Tries to make a move on Godin. Just throws her hip into her. Legue down low. Help behind by Carey. Leah Carey fights for it with Schwalbe. Back on it, Johnston. Carey a shot. Face mask save. And the Engineers move it out towards center. Too far for the intended target, Grigsby. Comes down off the dasher for Godin. She'll shoot it right back up the boards. Katie Rooney under the attack. Moving in. Trying to drive the net. Poked free by Murphy. Rooney back on it in the corner. Murphy helps her to the wall. Played behind. Over to Howard. Howard takes a look around. Fed in front, but it's picked off. It was partially deflected and picked off by Horwood. Horwood behind the net, turning, shooting right in front. Shot was blocked. Had Gruschow with a good scoring opportunity, but it hit the defender's leg and never got to goal. Back to the point for Wren. Penalty coming up here on Robert Morris. Gruschow feeds it up the boards. Extra attacker on, but only for a second or so. As the whistle goes, Robert Morris touches the puck, but RPI will go on the power play. 12:21 left in the second period. Second power play chance for RPI. They're 0 for 1. Robert Morris 2 for 3 so far today. Murphy goes off for holding. Engineers will get the power play set up here. Try to in the offensive zone, although the defensive zone face-off win for the Colonials. Out to center it goes. Picked up Hannah Bohonic. She'll skate it up the boards, get some help from Thomas, but it squirts back out to Kimberly. Tomlinson into the zone, gets cut off and just dumps it in. Legue gets run into by Thomas, trying to work it back to the point. Rooney has it down low for Thomas. Now they try the point. Kimberly with some space, shot off a leg, and the Colonials will just lob it out to center. It'll be chased down by Amanda Kimberly, sophomore out of Anoka, Minnesota. Nearly gave it away. Horwood comes to pick off the pass in the defensive zone. Horwood into the zone now, other way. Wash. Back for Hansen. Back to Wash at the half wall. Stick handling Lauren Wash. Over to Godin. Down low, Gruschow. Drops it back through everybody. There's miscommunication there. Hansen and Wash were in the vicinity. Neither of them looked ready for the puck, and it kind of split the two of them anyway. There's a giveaway behind the net. Howard makes a move to get free. She'll just waste some time back there now, and she gets dumped by Gruschow, and the Engineers head back on the offensive. Gruschow moving it into the zone. Comes wide of goal. Thinking about covering it, not. Now a wraparound try. Clearing effort all the way down. That was Wash, who thought about the wraparound after it was misplayed by Dodds. And now fanning on the pass. Hansen took her eye off the puck. Picked up Gruschow. Cross-ice feed. Trying to find Rooney. Cleared out. That was just off the mark again. So a couple of passes just missing here for RPI in the power play. It'll be stopped behind the net by Solander. Chipped up the boards by Bohonic. Helped on further. And Rooney takes over. Penalty about to expire. We're back to 5-a-side, but the Engineers on the move into the offensive zone. Played to the corner. Rooney's going to get there first. Shielding the puck in deep, trying to find Tomlinson. It's shot to the near side. Pantaleo. She is tied up, and this puck doesn't look like it's going anywhere. You hear the referee move the puck. Finally, it comes free for Welsh. Dangerously stick-handled towards the net. Now she'll play it off the wall. Mankey takes over, back to the point. Bohonic, slap shot coming way high. There's an Engineer knocked down in front of the net. It was Tomlinson. This should be icing on Robert Morris, and it will be. And we get a whistle with 9:43 to go in the second period. 3-1. Colonials leading here. All 4 goals in this game were scored in the first period. Face off in the Robert Morris zone. It's stuck on the dot. Peeled away by Wash. Now Godin holding. Far point. Hansen into the skates of Gruschow. Couldn't do much with it, but keeps it alive in the offensive end for the time being. Tomlinson bouncing puck back to the point for Godin. Godin firing it deep. Gruschow gets double teamed. Puck comes free. Work it back to the point. Godin. Shot through. Traffic high and wide. Tomlinson this time got the better of Murphy. Knocked her down. As they continue to do battle in front of the net. Engineers with some good sustained pressure. Godin keeps it in. Coming up on 9 to go in the second. Here's Godin. Fed up the wall. Wash. Tied up. Lost it. Out to center it goes. Over to help is Josephine Hansen. She spins around in her own zone. And gets free. Ahead. Swept in by Gruschow. RPI will finish its change. Still more pressure from RPI in the offensive zone. Shot around to the near wall. We get a whistle here. And I believe an icing call. Eight and a half left in the second. Shots are 16-14. Robert Morris, 3-1. Colonials lead in the game. That one left the zone. Kimberly had backed off. She makes the smart play and just dumps it in again. Although RPI needed a touch up, of course. Low water, near side. Pass too far for everybody. They wave off the icing as Wren tracks it down. Wren. A little bit of forecheck pressure comes from Quaranta. And it's Wren behind. Over to Rennie. Rennie behind the net. Avoids a stick check from Kimberly. She'll cycle it. Vesey throws it all the way free to the far point. Legue shoots it in. Kimberly goes down. Can't get it past Rennie. Legue a shot through everybody. And picking it up on the other side is Thomas. Bouncing puck at center. Swept in by Raspa. Only as far as the line. RPI trying to change here. But Rennie carries back the other way. Rennie walking in. A shot. Save. Rebound put wide by Vesey. Good stop there by Solander, although the rebound just kind of sat there. They work it up the boards and out the center. Bouncing puck at center ice. Picked up Carey. Carey makes a move around one defender. Comes in on Solander and she'll cover. Rooney was back defensively for the Engineers there. Walking in, a shot was blocked on the backhand. Another try, Solander. She's got it pinned against her pad, I think. That was 2 tries there. For Amanda Pantaleo. Both of them turned away. Now a poke check at the line. Tomlinson trying to break in. Shayna Tomlinson on the move. Good diving play by Welsh. Thrown out in front. Grusha trying the backhand. Couldn't get a stick on it. Quickly, the Engineers broke there on the play at the line by Shayna Tomlinson. Now washed to center. Played on by Tomlinson, but couldn't control. Into the zone still. Grusha diving play. Trying to get it by Welsh. Can't do so. Poked and kept in. Wash. Feeds Tomlinson, trying to make a move on Welsh again. They tie up. They both go down. Engineers, the beneficiaries here. As it stays in the zone, another poke check by Grusha. RPI hounding the puck right now and turning into a couple chances, although breaking the other way is Pantaleo. It's actually Johnson on the move and a save by Solander, and she'll cover. And now Rooney and Johnston go into the backboards together. Johnston is slow to get up here. And we're going to figure out what happened. It was Johnston who had the breakaway try. Solander made the stop. And now Johnston, the one slow to get up there. Have a trainer come over and check things out. She's up. It looks to be ankle or knee injury. She's not able to put any weight on, looks like, her right leg. So she'll be helped off towards the bench. Johnston had a goal yesterday. Also won today. So a good weekend for her. Face-off coming in the RPI zone. He's shot in by Lowater. Played in deep by Rooney. Into the corner it goes. Howard. Didn't get much on that clearing attempt. RPI keeps it in. Schwalbe down low. Legue shooting it far side. Schwalbe stops it against the boards. Schwalbe behind the net. Looking to center. Still Schwalbe to the point. Bohonic circle. Shot takes a deflection all the way through. Rooney picks it up on the other side. Behind for Horwood. Looks like a power play right now for RPI. Banks feeds it behind the net. It'll carry him all the way to the far circle. Rooney drops it back. Good find. Ran a shot right on, and that one was seen and held by Dodds. 4:55 on the clock in this second period. Both teams sustaining a little pressure, then it goes the other way, and this back and forth this doesn't really benefit either team. RPI trying to come back in this one. They're down a couple goals. You can say they may have had the better of play here in the second period overall. It doesn't matter if you don't put the puck in the net. Wash down low. Tomlinson centering pass, broken up nicely. Laying down the stick there was Mayer. Although they give it away again. Grushaw's shot through traffic never got to goal. She'll try to get it back on it along the boards. Grushaw taken away. Pantaleo, look ahead pass. Vesey tried to be a little bit too fancy there. Lost it on the stick handle. Centering pass all the way through. Shot coming from Frazier is blocked by Wash. Mayer behind the net. Tried to pick it off the boards. On her backhand was Vesey, or she would have had a shot there. Played back to the point. Welsh on it. Scooping it in the air. Long reach from Grushaw. Knocks it out of the air with the glove. Played it on for Tomlinson. And ahead for Wash, who looks to dump it in and does. Good shift there by that group. A veteran ensemble there for RPI with Wash and Grushaw. Now a giveaway. Grigsby walking in. A shot. She put it wide. Now Vesey spinning at center ice. Keeps the puck nicely. Played on further. Pantaleo shot from the blue line. Not a lot of accuracy to it, but did dump it in. Garvey spins it off a skate that hit to Tremblay. Gets back on it and dumps it in. Godin off the glass to center. Controlled again by Lowwater, who just dumps it right back into RPI's end. Hansen gets run into by Carey. Godin comes to help out. Gives it right to Garvey. Garvey firing it in front off a skate again. Tremblay has it, trying to move it out of the zone. Touchdown by Grigsby. Tried to make a move around the defender. That didn't work. And the Colonials shoot it right back in. Jen Godin, eye off the glass out to center. Bouncing puck controlled by Lowwater. Takes a look around. Feeds it right down the middle. And it's intercepted by Hansen ahead for Schwalbe. Schwalbe into the zone. Hansen goes to the net. Shot and a save. No rebound. Hansen was crashing if there was one. Although she was fended off well by Michaela Lowwater. 2:51 to go in the second. 3-1. Robert Morris still leading RPI here. Bouncing puck, Schwalbe. Penalty coming up. It's going to go on the Colonials, and Coranta doesn't like it at all. It's going to be interference. Don't know how it was interference. The puck was there, but who am I to argue with an official? So RPI goes on the power play here. 2:38 on the clock. Their third power play chance. It's going to be Coranta going off here. The freshman from Niagara Falls. Top line center for this Robert Morris team.
2 minutes for interference. Time of 17 minutes, 22 seconds. Robert Morris penalty number 8, Sarah Coranta. 2 minutes for interference at 17:22.
Wash. Down low. Back up top for Hansen. Godin to the circle for Grushaw. Godin again. Grushaw, one-timer fired high and wide. That's been the theme of the period so far for RPI. Can't hit the net. Godin. Shot coming. That hit a stick. Picked up Hansen. Back to Grushaw. Shot again. Save made. That time Dodds covers. You can see putting in work down low is Laura Horwood. She got knocked down at the end of that play. Trying to create screens, get a deflection, whatever she can do to help the team. It's not pretty work by any means, but you take a pounding in there as well. Off the face-off, the Engineers win it again. Jen Godin. Grushaw in the circle. Down low for Wash. Back to Godin. Godin pulled it back, didn't have it cleanly. Elects to play it down low. Wash for Grushow again. Minute 13 to go on the power play. Wash. And all the way back to the point for Godin. Godin waiting. Over to Grushow. A shot. That got to Dodds, and she held on somehow. There were a couple of engineers waiting. Wash and Horwood. Wash taps her stick on the ice. Little bit of frustration here for RPI, which has been pressuring for much of this period. Unable to find that goal to try to pull within one. Still a minute to go on the RPI power play. It's played behind. A chance for the Colonials to clear. They get it past Bohannik and out. Back behind their own net they go. Bouncing puck, Rooney, a 2-on-1 chance with Mankey. Shot by Rooney, pad save, rebound comes free to Bohannik. And she'll skate it into the circle, drop it back for Kimmerly. Kimmerly, Bohannik, they nearly run into each other, need to create some space, now they do. Kimmerly to the circle, it's broken up by Mayer, but the Engineers keep it. Kimmerly now, through traffic, pad save, another shot put wide. Rebound, put on goal and kept out. Kimmerly, her shot goes wide. Picked up in the near side by Rooney. 14 seconds to go in the power play. Under a minute to go in the period. Bohannik will feed it up the wall for Rooney. Rooney in the middle. Mankey, a shot goes wide. Trickling to the corner. Tomlinson goes into it with Legue. They collide out of the box, and we're even here. The puck is underneath the Colonial skater. It's Legue, and we'll have a stoppage. 36 seconds to go in the second. It's been all RPI. You get another look. At least maybe the fans here in the arena do. Tomlinson had a crack at it with Dodds at least a little bit out of position. As we'll have a draw coming here. As I mentioned, the 36 seconds to go in the period. Back to 5 aside. Played back towards the point. It's Godin off the boards for Wash. Wash stays on it for a second. Stolen away. Quaranta out to center. Collision there. Engineers move it back into the zone with Horwood. Top of the circle. Fed all the way through. Now hit his skate. And now a chance for Robert Morris to break. A 2-on-1 into the zone. Shot coming. Kick save. Rebound. Another pad save by Solander. 2 stops by Lavisa Solander. The second one more impressive than the first because she was sprawled out on the ice. That's exactly what the shooter, Pantaleo, was trying to do, create that rebound on that low far side pad shot. The rebound came. The shot was stoned. I believe it was Howard on the follow-up effort. But Solander keeps it a 2-goal game, so in a way the Engineers are unlucky not to be within a goal. But on the other hand, maybe lucky to only be down 2 thanks to the play of Lavisa Solander. Shots through 2 periods, 22-21. Robert Morris. Engineers 0 for 3 in the power play. The Colonials are 2 for 3. If you're looking for another difference in this one, it's right there on special teams. We'll take a break here. We'll be back with the third period. You're watching RPI Hockey on RPI TV. Underway in the third period, RPI and Robert Morris. Face-off coming here in the RMU zone. And here comes Vesey back the other way. Quick shot and a save by Solander. She will hold on to it there.
A reminder, folks, Rensselaer is offering credit courses this summer. Consider staying on campus and take advantage of extended course offerings. Accelerate your time to degree completion. Catch up on classes you might have missed. And stay on track to graduate with co-ops and internships. Visit the Summer Rensselaer website at summer.rpi.edu and see what we have for you.
This one thrown off a body. Schwalbe back to pick it up in the near corner. Carried on out to center by Horwood. 3-on-2 as they hit the line. Horwood has it poked off her stick. Quaranta comes to trying to work it free. Welsh around to the far side. Katie Rooney has a step. She'll get there first for RPI. Rooney pinned against the Zamboni door in the corner. Puck is stuck there. Taken away Quaranta. As Vesey can't clear it. Schwalbe, a slapper. Save made. Loose in the slot and moved out by Howard. Howard, long pass out to center for Rennie. Rennie into the zone. Shot deflects into the corner off of Banks. Thrown back in deep. And picked up by Bohonic. Too far for Horwood, who's at the end of a shift. She wants to get a change. She comes off. Cross ice pass, can't find the intended target, Carlson. And that allows the Engineers to try and jump on it. It was Rooney into the skates of Grigsby. She can't find it. And here's Garvey for RMU into the zone. Garvey, a shot glove save. Solander, she holds on with Carey crashing. 24-22. Robert Morris with the shot advantage. They lead 3-1. We've been stuck there since the first period. No goals in the second. Face off here. Wren tap it around for Grigsby. Trying to clear it out. It's kept in. Save, and not a clean one off the stick of Solander, but it actually went behind her. But wide of goal. And now a shot and a save at the post. This time she holds on. That was Pantaleo with that tight angle shot. Solander holds. We get a face-off in the RPI zone. Hansen trying to clear it out near side. We get a penalty coming up. It's going to go on RPI. Shot coming right on. It's ticked away. Hansen's going to get a touch, and we're going to get a penalty. Who are they going to get? It's going to be a slash. Looks like Godin? Nope. Lauren Wash knew it. She skated right to the box. Wash goes off for slashing. 17:39 on the clock in the third. RPI is going to have to clear this one out. Shot, no, a fake shot. Move it back to the point. Legue waiting. Howard back to Legue. Back to Howard. She'll take a slapper. That one goes wide. Trying to stuff it in at the near post. Good play defensively. Helping out the goaltender. That was Tomlinson. Not allowing that puck to even get to the side of the cage. Rennie back to the point. Played far side by Lowwater. Back up top, Legue. Legue holding. A shot. Deflected. Poked away by Tomlinson. She'll carry it behind, plays it to the far side. It's picked off by Quaranta. Over to Howard. Back to the point, Legue. Back past Howard, down low to the corner. Quaranta holding to Legue, center blue line. Top of the circle for Howard. Howard down low, Quaranta all the way through the top of the crease. Lowwater picks it up on the near side. Trying to spin away from Tomlinson. Coming up on a minute to go in this power play. Worked around and behind. Shielding it there is Rennie. Amber Rennie back to the point. Legue lost it in her skate for a second. Plays it up the boards. Now out to center it goes. Forcing a restart on the power play. Murphy gets whacked by Grusha on her way through. Howard into the zone. Howard waiting for help. Walks into the middle of the circle. Gets absolutely dumped there. Glove down. Kept in. Murphy holding. She'll carry it to the half wall and play it in deep. Finding Pantaleo. Now a shot, pad save. Puck sat there for a second. Two engineers are there. Horwood is able to clear it down with Grusha. 15 seconds to go on the wash penalty. Off the boards, picked off Rooney. Tried to make a move. Lost it to Vesey. Vesey near side for Murphy. Catherine Murphy into the RPI zone. Pantaleo's with her. Out of the box is Wash. Back to even are the Engineers. As Robert Moore is now 2 for 4 in the power play. Pantaleo in the corner. Move it back to the point for Murphy. Murphy takes a shot. That hit traffic. Deflects to the corner. Right back to Murphy. That shot blocked by Horwood. Puck still in the offensive end. Backhand into the corner. That hit off of somebody. Rooney picks it up there. She's quickly taken off the puck. Now a jam try. Saved by Solander. Loose, and Schwalbe has it, and she'll carry it out. Rooney wants to skate with her. It's 2-on-2. Rooney the trailer. Thrown on goal. Big rebound. Schwalbe another shot, and that one's held onto by Dodds. It's really all Schwalbe could do. Rooney was trailing. Maybe could have dropped it back, but elected to shoot. Got a big rebound. Wasn't able to stick it home. Work it back to the point. Played in deep. Grigsby trying to get there. Squirts through her skates. Picked up on the pinch by Kimmerly. Amanda Kimmerly all the way around, although she's now tied up. Tremblay scoots it around for Grigsby. Grigsby tied up. Taken away by Tremblay. Back to Grigsby. Grigsby far side. Caught by Wren. Fake to drop pass. Spins around in the corner. Wren back up top. Grigsby pulls it back. Takes a shot that was blocked. And it'll be Garvey clearing the center. Race for the puck. Wren's going to get there first. Very quick. Wren is for a defender. She came in to RPI as a forward, but did play some junior hockey as a defenseman. Played there out of necessity last year, but she's been seemingly moved there permanently now. There's a centering pass, comes all the way through. Thrown to the middle, shot save, rebound still there, cleared out by Wren. And the Engineers are going to skate if they want. No, they're going to elect to make a partial change. Mankey carries it into the middle of the ice. That's cut off. And it's Rennie back the other way with Quaranta into the zone. She's tripped up. Then we play on. Wash backtracks a bit. Shoots it off the boards for Grusha. Grusha trying to make a move. Feeds it on for Tomlinson. 2-on-1 chance down low. Tomlinson walking in. Takes a shot. Save made by Dodds. Picked up along the near wall by Tomlinson. Looking to cycle for Wash. Drop it off for Grusha. Grusha spinning away from a check. Tried to fight through it and does. Still Grusha walking in. She's knocked down by Quaranta. And we continue to play here. Grusha, backhander goes just wide. Caught Dodds a little bit unawares as she didn't react right away. Flipped out to center, off the glove. Should be a hand pass on Hansen. And we play on. Looked like she tried to glove it, didn't. Went back into RPI territory. Still supposed to be a hand pass. And I guess they didn't see it that way. 12:43 left in the third period. They tie up in the corner. Robert Morris, of course, happy to be stuck in the corner here. Finally out to center, Tomlinson. She'll just chip it in on goal. Stopped by the paddle of the stick, and it's moved out by RMU. Into the RPI zone. Pantaleo driving forward. Ties up behind the RPI goal. There with Mayer, and we get a hand pass, I think. All 4 goals in this game scored in the first period. RPI scoring 35 seconds in. Taylor Schwalbe's second of the year and of her career. Schwalbe, freshman from Anchorage, Alaska. Good look-ahead pass, finds Wash moving in. Takes a shot, shoulder save. It's knocked out of the air. This will be played with a high stick. And there's the whistle. It was Horwood who knocked it out of the air, trying to settle it down. The face-off will, I believe, come out of the zone. Legue all the way to the RPI blue line. Banks backhands it ahead. Mankey for Grigsby. Up ahead for Tremblay. Grigsby trying to control again. Tremblay back on it for RPI. She'll cycle for Mankey. Mankey off the back of the net. Hits some sticks back there. And it'll be Johnston far side. That pass broken up. Bounces to the near side. Swatted out of the zone by Legue. Gazzola watched by Hilwa. Gazzola still on the puck. An amoeba just kind of floated towards the RPI net, but the Engineers have it, and they skate back the other direction. Trying to make a move there was Wren, and now a chance for Robert Morris the other way. Shot coming. That one's partially blocked, picked up by Gazzola, and taken away by Kimmerly. Kimmerly skates out to center with it, helping it up the boards. Turned back around. Ahead for Garvey. Garvey pulling it back, spins around, waits for help. Plays it down low, too far for Quaranta. Picked up by Kimmerly for RPI. Kimmerly for Rooney. Schwalbe. And in deep. Schwalbe's tied up. Lost her stick in the process. Kicks at it. Quaranta ahead for Howard. That pass broken up. Picked away there by Frazier. As Robert Morris will have to backtrack a bit as the Engineer pressure is pretty good here. Off the glass out to center. Josephine Hansen up the wall. Taken away by Howard. Played it back. Godin goes into the wall there with Vesey. Godin back on it. Up the boards for Tomlinson. Tomlinson has Grushow. Grushow picking up speed into the zone. Grushow cuts across, walking in. A shot. That one's turned away by Dodds. Wash. She's tied up. And we get a whistle and a penalty coming. It's going to be body checking. It's going to go on Robert Morris. They're going to get Leah Carlson. So a prime opportunity for the Engineers to try and claw back in this game. 9:55 to go in the third. Carlson off on a body check. RPI gets its 4th power play of the afternoon. They were 0 for 4 yesterday. So here we go. Vesey and Grushow on the face-off. Engineers win it back for Godin. Off the boards, Grushow in the circle. Quick pressure. Tried to work it free. A chance to clear, and they do on a second effort. Although they shoot it into the bench, and the face-off will stay in the RPI zone. So the Engineers catch a break there. Vesey could have put that really anywhere but where she did. So just 13 seconds off the power play, and the Engineers will get another offensive zone draw here. And now Grushow gets tossed. That'll force Wash into the circle. Carrying behind the net. Clearing effort kept in Hansen. Pressure comes from Vesey. Pinned against the boards. She gets whacked. Another penalty coming up on Robert Morris here as Hansen was decked. Godin backs up, gives it right to Vesey, and she's going to go off here. She slammed into Hansen, and she's going to take a penalty. So RPI will get a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 29 seconds. This is really the game if you're RPI. Down by 2 goals. Dodds has once again been proven tough to score on. Engineers scored on their first shot, and Dodds stopped the next 28 in this game. So clearly not easy to score on her. She stopped all 39 shots RPI thrown at her yesterday. It's going to be a body check on Ashley Vesey, the captain. Big face-off here, and the Engineers win it. Bohonic for Hansen. Hansen to Bohonic. Waiting. Down low. Wash. Back for Bohonic. Hansen in her skates. Has to back up a bit. PK collapses here. Grushow. Hansen. Bohonic. Waiting. Fed near side between Grushow and Hansen. Now Grushow will take it into the middle of the ice. Fakes the shot. Takes a shot. Put it wide. Dodds didn't see it. Didn't react. It was about a foot wide. Now a good play to break it up. And it'll be low water clearing to center. She gets undercut, and the Engineers are going to take a penalty here in a really unfortunate situation for Hannah Bohonic. Low water did a good job to put herself in that spot. And Bohonic's going to take a penalty here. This will really slow down the momentum that was going in RPI's favor. It's going to be a kneeing call on Bohonic. So it'll be 4-on-3 for 51 seconds. Then we'll have some 4-on-4 time and eventually a power play. Long outlet pass too far for Grushow. That one backhanded out of play, and we'll have a stoppage. So RPI still has another 35 seconds of power play time, which they'll like to try and take advantage of. Still a lot of ice to work with in this 4-on-3, so not the end of the world. That penalty certainly hurts. That's thrown off the boards. Played around to Godin, walking right in. A shot and a save by Dodds. Godin probably wanted to get that puck up a little bit higher. She fired it right into the Colonials netminder. 8:22 to go, third period. 3-1, Robert Morris leading. One back to Godin. Godin far side, gets it back. Godin waiting. Grushow holding. Pulls it back. Takes a shot. That's blocked. Back to the point. Godin. Grushow. One-timer. That's stopped. Horwood trying to find the puck. Can't. Cleared towards the point. Kept in by Jen Godin. Grushow lets it run. Out of the box in 4. Horwood has it in the corner. She's tied up by Legue. Horwood peels it, Grushow peels it away. Centering pass looking for Hansen. It was deflected, or Hansen would have had a real good try at the far post. Back to 4-on-4 now, thrown in front all the way through Hansen and out to center. We're 4-on-4, a power play starting in about 20 seconds for the Colonials. That one's all the way down. Should be icing on RPI, and it is. 7.5 to go, 7:34 in fact, in this third period. Engineers now with a 31-30 advantage in shots. But once again, Jessica Dodds has been great in this game. At the other end, Lavisa Solander has not allowed a goal. RPI started Sarah Till. She stopped 8 of 11 to start the game. Since then, Solander has been 19 out of 19. Hansen behind the net. Look ahead for Wash. Wash plays on for Tomlinson, who shoots it in. Walsh over there in the corner, plays it back behind. Power play time now for Robert Morris. They have about 30 seconds of power play as Vesey carries ahead into the zone. Stops at the half wall. Back for Murphy. Murphy for Vesey. Played far point. Welsh. Murphy moving in. Jam try at the post. Shot is stopped, and it's covered by Solander. Wren was down on the knee to help out as well. Face off back to the point. Murphy. Pantaleo ran off the boards. Kept in. Back to 5 aside. Power play over. Centering pass. Fanned on Pantaleo. It was a tough play. Not a lot of time to react. Welsh back to her own end to pick it up for RMU. Rooney at center ice. Stick handling. Feeds it on for Schwalbe. Schwalbe spun around at the half wall. Still on the puck, however. Double team comes. Howard digs it out of there. Or does she? Rooney comes to help out in RPI's efforts as it's played behind the net. Pinching in there to break it up. Played to Schwalbe. Schwalbe at the point. Elects to play it down low for Grigsby. Grigsby trying to create some space along the near wall. Does. Back to the point for Hansen. Far point Godin. Godin. Schwalbe tipped in the air behind the goal. Rooney takes it out of there. Nope, didn't. Welsh picks it up now. Near sideboards for Howard. Howard trying to make a move. Does. Gets by Rooney. Can't get by Hansen. Oh, she does. Godin trying to track it down now. Played it up the wall. Gave it right away. Rennie. 5.5 to go in the third. So 3-1 Robert Morris leading. Poked at. Controlled by Rooney. Now Grigsby. She'll fire it in. Denton's in the corner. RPI gets the partial change as the Colonials head back the other way. Center ice pass picked off. Bohonic gets it right back. Carries it right back into the zone. Hannah Bohonic drops it back. Grushow shot. Looking for the deflection from Tomlinson. Didn't get it. Wash back to the point now. Faking a shot. Now taking a shot. Banks. Swinging at it. Grushow. Didn't get it. Quaranta stolen away by Grushow. She's hauled down in the corner. Moved up ice now. Gazzola shot way over the top. Comes down off the dasher along the far wall. Tomlinson. Grushow. Knocked away from her. Banks. Banks on it. Near side Wash. Up ahead. That one went through Tomlinson. She wants to get a change. Welsh now moves into the zone offensively. Her shot's blocked. Picked up Quaranta. Cut off by Hilwa. They tie up in the corner. Quaranta knocked away by Hilwa. And now Wash, I should say. Thrown far side for Grushow. She's the first one to it. Pokes it into the zone. Knockdown penalty coming. And I was going to say, before that was called, I don't think there's a player I've seen in women's college hockey get slashed and hooked and tripped more than Alexa Grushow without penalties being called. It's really a phenomenon, and I thought it was going to happen again there. It's going to be interference, as could have been holding, could have been any number of things there on Welsh, as Grushow just skates right through everything hard and drew the penalty there. So 4:05 left. RPI gets a power play chance, and we're going to get a whistle here. Engineers 0 for 5 on the power play. Face-offs are pretty even, 28-27, Robert Morris. Shots, same, 31 apiece. Doesn't get much more even than this. Obviously, the score say otherwise. It's 3-1 Colonials. But RPI will take its timeout now. Getting back to my point, Grushow, maybe by her skating ability or her ability to stay on her feet, she gets tripped, slashed, hooked. More often than not getting a call. Although the penalty that was just called just proved me wrong a bit, but I'll say that's beside the point. It still happens quite a bit more often that she does not get the call than she does. Anyway, 4:05 on the clock here. RPI next up. They are off next weekend, the Engineers are, but then they start league play with a bang. They head to Cornell and Colgate to start ECAC hockey competition. Robert Morris, they are in College Hockey America mode in 2 weeks as well. They host Syracuse for a 2-game series on home ice. RPI will need something special to beat Dodds twice here, although they'll have a power play to try and do it at least one of those times here. Down low they go. Wash back to Godin. Godin fakes a shot, drops it off Gruschow. Gruschow for Wash. Wash waiting, back up top for Godin. Godin, far side, into the skates. Shot comes anyway. Hansen, save made, can't find the rebound. It's going to be attempted to be cleared here, although it's tied up in the corner. Robert Morris wants a penalty over there, not going to get the call. Gruschow, indirect off the boards for Godin. Holds it there, watched by Vesey. Gruschow, a shot trickles wide off a skate, picked up by Schwalbe. It's empty net, so it's a 6-on-4 here for RPI. Gruschow lost the handle. Lowwater takes a look up ice. She's not going to clear. She's just going to play it up the boards, and the Engineers turn it right back around. Horwood into the zone. Drops it back. No, she'll carry it deep. Laura Horwood, empty net for RPI with 3:12 to go in the game. Trying to get that goal, second goal. It's been so hard to come by. Kimmerly, fake, fanned on the pass, but did get it to Gruschow in the end. Engineers with looks like an umbrella up top, but then 3 down low. There's a shot deflected off a shin pad, bouncing puck, picked up Kimmerly. Drop it back. Bohanek a shot. That one trickles through, and I don't think it got to Dodds. 42 seconds to go on the RPI power play. Back up top, Bohanek. Pressure comes, lost it out to center. Stolen away, Vesey's a race for the puck. Kimmerly's going to get there. Vesey thought about that empty netter, but elects to go off for a change. Maybe she was told to come off. That one comes off a Howard stick wide of goal. 20 seconds to go on the RPI power play. 6-on-4 for that time. Then it'll become a 6-on-5 if the RPI likes to keep Solander out of the net. There's a shot out to center. Loose puck. Howard's going to get there. She'll have a crack at that empty down the backhand. Glove down by Hansen. And there's a near giveaway at center ice. Mankey tried to stick handle free. Puck comes loose to Hansen. Cross ice pass nearly read there by Quaranta. Engineers now having trouble getting through the neutral zone. Now a clearing effort and a shot down the middle picked off by Godin. 2 minutes to go in the game. A little under that. Now Rooney with speed into the zone. Pulls it back, takes a shot. Glove saved by Dodds, and she's tripped. Maybe inadvertently by Tomlinson, who's being hauled down herself. And I don't think anything's going to come of this. I think Tomlinson was being interfered with to begin with, and it ended up that her stick caught the leg of Dodds. 1:46 to go. Still an empty net for RPI. It's been that way since a little under 4 minutes to go, I think. I guess I can check on that. Played around to the far side, shot all the way down. This should be icing. And there's a bit of a late whistle. Yeah, RPI pulled Solander, says here in the stats, at 16:50. So that's 3:10. The middle of that power play they had. That one skips by Rooney, pinching in Godin to keep it alive, or make it Schwalbe rather. Horwood in the corner. Schwalbe comes to help out. Horwood behind the net. Wash. Minute 20 to go. Gets it back from Hansen. Does Wash. Thrown to the near point for Godin. Looking for the deflection. Save made. Dodds. Kicked at. There's a RMU player without a stick. Makes it a little more difficult. Yeah, so all the way around it comes. Free to the point for Godin. Godin skating down low. Wash for Godin in the corner. Godin throws it in front all the way through. Bouncing puck, and that'll come out of the zone. Hansen back to get it. Spins away from some pressure. Flips it along. Intercepted. A chance for an empty netter. Wide of the goal by a couple inches. Godin backhands it up the boards for Schwalbe. 43 seconds to go. Poked at. Wash has it. Fed far side. Hansen trying to skate by. Howard stops at the point. Pins it up there. Trying to dig it out of there. And it's out to center ice. The Engineers need to touch up. Kimmerly. They'll try the near side all the way down. They wave off the icing. It'll be picked up by Murphy. She'll try to clear. Gruschow against the boards. Keeps it alive. 17 seconds to go. Off the near side boards. Intercepted. Centering pass comes all the way through. Kimmerly's going to try and track it down at the point. She does. 8 to go. Behind the net. Gruschow lets it run. Schwalbe with 2. Bohanek with 1. And that'll do it. 3-1 final. No goals scored after the first period. Engineers, something can be said for 3 minutes and 10 seconds without a goaltender, not allowing an empty net goal. That's what they did. Created some chances, but ultimately couldn't beat Jessica Dodds, who I can't see how she's not the CHA goaltender of the week. Spectacular 2 games. She stopped all 39 shots yesterday and 34 of 35 this afternoon. That's a very busy weekend for Jessica Dodds. Robert Morris gets the series sweep 2-0. Both very good games. Final score tonight, or this afternoon, I should say, 3-1. Final in favor of Robert Morris. Thank you for watching today's game, brought to you live here on RPI TV.